This is gonna be one of the hardest videos I've ever had to. Is the light in my eye? Is it? Oh, why does the ring light reflect in my glasses? No. I'm sorry for saying the N-word, guys. Seriously though, this is gonna be the hardest video I've ever had to make because I had to sit through 20 YouTuber apologies. Fuck me. Throughout recent years, I've been a pretty big proponent for no more apology videos. They almost always do more bad than good. So much to the point that I thought nobody could win with an apology video. Then I started realizing that apology videos weren't the problem. Shitty apology videos were the problem. It is so ironic that videos that are meant to be genuine are often the most disingenuous. The apologies I watched came from YouTubers, the people who are paid to crank themselves up a bit for the camera, me included. Not just always like this, I have to entertain. And I think sometimes some YouTubers can't get that out of them when they make an apology video. They always want to make their emotions translate through the camera, so they'll up it a bit. What I'm trying to get at is that I think when YouTubers make an apology video and obviously want to be genuine, they try to seem genuine, which is not genuine. That's why these videos are often set up for failure, amongst other things. So with that, I watched 20 apology videos. I almost feel like I'm owed an apology for having to watch them. And now I'm gonna rank them in the possibly outdated meme known as a tier list. And if you're unaware of how rankings work, I'll explain it. Say you had a roster of characters, your 4 best ranked characters are your starting 4, or some would call it your smashing 4. And those smashing 4 would be S tier for sponsor. This analogy isn't working out that well, can we? This video is sponsored by Smashing 4. Now, I love the concept of gathering your 4 finest heroes to go toe-to-toe in multiple arenas that can affect the gameplay and your strategy. Here's my star-studded roster. I know, please, no pictures. You gotta unlock these bad boys. And once you start unlocking the hero's abilities like assassins, you'll pull them back, launch them into your enemy with his increased damage, and proceed to BM the mess out of your opponent. I'm pretty toxic. The game is constantly being updated, bringing in new heroes, arenas, and there's tournaments and even more features on the way. If you can join a clan, you'll be able to spar with them and even help add heroes to your collection. There are all types of challenges, including some that'll let you test drive various heroes. The game has so much to offer, and I stayed up till like 4 AM last night grinding it out. It truly is addicting. Available on iOS, available on Android. If you would like to support me and the channel, please download Smashing 4 using my link below and play the hell out of it. Hey guys, welcome back to making light of some of the toughest times in people's lives. Today we're ranking YouTuber apology videos. Some of the best, some of the most notorious, and some of the most fucking shameful. I got 20 options here if my math is correct. We're not playing around here because we got some big hitters. We got KSI, Logan Paul, H3, Pewdiepie, James Charles, Jake Paul. This guy that dated Tana a while ago. We got ballers. So as much as it would make sense to watch all of these and then do this list, that's not at all what I did, because there's no way I was gonna be able to get through that. I think last night I got through like a dozen, then today I got through the rest. If they were all nice little PewDiePie 1 minute 45 seconders, it'd be easy, but some of us like to make 22-minute apologies, Tana, and then other people make us sit through a vlog to watch their apology, Jake, and then some of us should be in prison, Ariana. So let's start this list. Usually tier lists are like S tier, A tier, B, C, D, you know how it works, right? My S tier is we forgive you, because if you did an excellent job on your apology, we forgive you. That's the best you could hope for, buddy. My A tier is you messed up, but respect. B tier is, we still need more time. So shut the fuck up. The next one is hashtag you are over party, followed by RIP your career, followed by prison. Now before I rank these, I just want to clarify, I'm not gonna put them in the realm of what actually happened. I'm gonna put them in the realm of this is what your apology video deserved. For example, our first contestant, Laura Lee.
I know we're not friends anymore, but I want to apologize to you.
Laura Lee, I'm sure you're a nice person. I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but for the sake of my next statement, I'm gonna force myself to give you the benefit of the doubt. Because You stupid. Were you not watching this while you edited it? I would be fucking embarrassed to release something like this. I feel like this is honestly an insult to your viewers. Like, you assumed they would buy into this porn level of acting. I hope this debacle of an apology helped you keep all your brand deals. Money shot. The worst she got is a "you are over" party, because I'm pretty sure her career is still off and popping. But that apology, Laura, that deserves a rip or two. A massive pointer: if you're gonna record an apology video, gather your composure first. And then on top of that, I couldn't find it, but I'm pretty sure she made like a redo apology video where she apologized for her apology video. That's impressive. Let's go to Bart now, because I keep looking at him.
So I want to clear the air and let people know that I fucked up with my joke, and I have clearly crossed the line.
And he basically was talking about a story where back in like military school, this one guy was late in his class, a couple of his friends gathered up, went to go beat the shit out of him, and then he said that they shoved the broomstick up his ass. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually considered talking about this when it first came out. However, Bart's apology swayed me. His problem was that he had a bit of Shane Dawson syndrome, where he would try to amp up his stories for shock value. For example, Shane Dawson fucking his cat, he'd just say really stupid stories that weren't even funny to begin with to try and get a laugh out of people. Bart sounded very genuine. He sounded very convincing. He showed all the context to everything that was being talked about. He addressed it directly. He didn't condone any of his behavior. We might be a little early on something like this, but Bart, we forgive you. At least I do. Okay, we're gonna move Romy Lacoste. This is easy.
If I've made anyone feel uncomfortable, if anyone feels like they've been taken advantage of, I personally feel like I thought I did my best, okay?
He was talking to underage girls, as far as we know. His is a bit of a tricky situation because when he tried apologizing to Keemstar on Drama Alert, it was a complete shit show. I made an entire video on it because it was so bad. He was so overly defensive, ready with every predator excuse in the book. You know, fuck it, prison. That apology could quite literally be used in court against him. That's how bad it was. Rice Scum apology. Now this apology was for his gambling problem. The same one that this guy over here did.
It's true, I'm an asshole. Like, what was I thinking? Like, I can't really do much because I already did it. The damage has been done. You guys already saw a money-hungry side of me, and it is what it is. And there's nothing I can really do but say sorry and give you these Amazon gift cards. So, I'm sorry.
Rice Scum just doesn't care, and we shouldn't be surprised by that at this point. He literally just pointed the gun at everyone else who took the same sketchy sponsor deal he did, and ended up turning this into an H Street beef. In other words, profit. I mean, it is a good point. The guy who literally makes slime videos decided to do something super slimy. That's a pretty big cause for concern. I mean, honestly, for every dude that took the deal. This definitely was a damn, this bag is way too much to turn it down. I get it, but they didn't offer me shit, so fuck you guys. By the way, these Amazon codes were later allegedly proven to not actually work, which, why? It was a terrible bribe to begin with, but they're not even real? Bro, how much can one YouTuber just not care? And his apology video for this wasn't really an apology video. It was just another Rice Scum video where he mentioned the controversy. He was so nonchalant about it. He knew nothing was gonna come from this. He cashed in on some views and went on with his life. Here's the thing with a lot of these apology videos is context really matters for a lot of these. And by context, I mean the person giving the apology. Rice Scum is controversial and a bit of a Teflon Don at this point. Then again, every YouTuber is a bit of a Teflon Don at this point. Every YouTuber will always have fans, no matter what. Keemstar's apology for outing the pedophile.
I pride myself on being right, and I was not right this time. And Tony, if you're watching, we're gonna make this right with you, no matter what we have to do.
I thought this was a good apology from Keemstar. It's a terrible thing he did, and I don't think he was offloading the blame, but he was just saying what actually happened, that someone on his team fucked up. That's all I really have to say. Turns out there's a shortage of jokes when the apology is actually good, which for me is bad for business. So keep sucking at apologies, kids. I'm gonna throw that apology at we still need more time. KSI was an odd one. I had never even seen this video until this point. He was apologizing for making his, like, rape face.
And I've tried taking down all these rape face videos, but it's kind of hard when people keep re-uploading them. And that's just something I'm just not happy about.
Hey guys, can you stop bringing up that thing I did that was controversial? FIFA hentai compilation coming soon. And honestly, I don't even know why KSI made this video. It wasn't really an apology. He started with his like fun intro. He's like, what's going on guys? KSI. But it was more so, hey guys, stop posting this, than hey, maybe I shouldn't have made light of rape back in the day to gain subs. I mean, don't get me wrong, he touched on that, but very little compared to the rest of the video. I know people care, but the way you address it, it's like you didn't care. So what the shut the fuck up. Man, a lot of fun people left. Leafy.
I know I fucked up. I'm not going to sit here and try to redirect the blame. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. And I'm willing to admit that I am in the wrong here. And I'm sorry.
I gotta say, a genuine apology sounds weird over footage of surfing on CSGO. But somehow, even with that, Leafy still made a good apology. He didn't beat around the bush and he got right into it. Owned up. The thanks slide at the end is a bit off. That's like what you put at the end of a subscriber milestone video. Here's a question. You guys think there's a chance Leafy comes back anytime soon? It's possible, but personally, I think there's no chance. Nailed it. Leafy's apology, obviously, to Tommy NC, a YouTuber who so happens to be autistic. He had made a video where he saved the eggs from falling off some lady's car, and then he just started vlogging with her. She seemed uncomfortable. He was a bit awkward himself. Leafy covered the video, and then all of a sudden, his fucking toxic fan base started giving death threats to Tommy, even though he did nothing wrong. And Leafy actually covered the apology fairly well. You messed up, but respect. It was more your toxic, shitty fan base that was really fucking everything up. James Charles, the man of the hour.
That is all I have to say. I'm sorry.
James should have just thrown in an apology with his 40-minute clapback. I guess it's impressive that he released an apology that got memed to hell and back, was rejected by the world, and still came out on top with a response video. But this is what I mean. You should apologize, yes, but if you have information that is very important to the situation at hand, spill that tea, bitch. Pro tip. Maybe don't record your apology when you're half asleep, because then that makes for a half-assed apology. By the way, if you live under a rock, James Charles' apology is in reference to Tati Westbrook calling him out for being a bad friend, supporting her competitor, trying to turn straight guys gay. And even though James has responded and cleared a lot of allegations, the apology was still well worth an "you are over" party. James brought all those memes on his damn self. He came back with a solid 41-minute counterpunch. But this apology video was ass. It was like Drake dropping Charged Up right before he dropped back to back.
It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out.
I think PewDiePie, out of all people, will never be taken down. I would say his controversy is second to Logan Paul's in terms of worldwide news, but I feel like he was under a much hotter fire. I mean, a fucking Nazi call out with everybody leaving out vital context? That's a fucking yikes. Giggling next to a corpse in front of the prepubescent Low Gang? Also a pretty big fucking yikes. I don't know, they're both pretty bad. What are you guys doing out here? Just stop. Stop fucking up, guys. I fuck up a lot, trust me. I got no right to talk, but come on. You can't fucking film dead bodies and then put royalty-free tracks over them. Like, come on. Yeah, we still need more time, Pewds. PewDiePie's been involved in a lot of controversies, surprisingly. It was kind of getting to a point where it was like, oh look, PewDiePie fucked up again. But then again, it's not fair to him because all eyes are on him. It also doesn't help when you drop the N-bomb live on stream. That's what he was apologizing for. He even memed on himself because a day after he did it, he uploaded like top 10 Twitch fails or something, where in that video he was like, man, I'm gonna end up on this list one day. But his apology was short, sweet, 1 minute, 45 seconds, easy day to watch, easy day to process. Even if you're mad at the guy, you'll give him 1 minute and 45 seconds of your day to hear him out. Like, it was more of a vibe of, I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I clearly didn't mean anything wrong from it. I'm just a fucking idiot, okay? I'm just a fucking idiot. That's the vibe I got, which I'm fine with that. You're a fucking idiot? You're a fucking idiot. Thank you for owning up to it. Not many people do. Brad Sousa, or Salsa, I don't even know why this guy's on the list. I just came across his apology video and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it.
I obviously wanted to make this video so that you guys could just hear me out, you know. Again, I'm very sorry for what I did. And
Brad cheated on Tana and he made it very clear that he still cares about her very much.
Fuck Tana Mojo!
But besides that, very piss poor apology. You're like the tool who can't explain his emotions correctly. But the good news is that you're a Justin Bieber doppelganger, so you'll be fine in life. Have a good one, Chad. Huh? Oh. I'm sorry. Have a good one, Brad. This guy apologized for cheating on Tana, I guess. He was getting nudes and Snapchats. He wasn't fucking anybody in person, but he was getting some nice titties with emojis on it and shit. I personally don't care about the matter at hand, but that apology was pretty dog shit, if I do say so myself. It just sounded like it was for Tana. Like Tana made him do it. Also, you're like chewing gum through it, which just makes you seem more like a douche. You have like a mid-wardrobe change where you're just throwing a snapback for no reason. It's bad quality. It's a shaky cam. You can get it on the party, Brad. Logan Paul.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
You know, everybody memes a sigh before the apology, but it honestly just sounds weird jumping straight into it.
Let's just jump in.
This is just an apology at its core, which is what Logan needed. There was no reason to bring up anything else, honestly. The whole world wanted blood, so yeah, just do what he did. He's doing fine.
Rolling.
Open hand.
Oh! Oh shit. Yo, catch him, catch him, catch him.
Maybe the apology video with the most views here, I think, possibly. What freaks me out in this video all the time is just like, Logan has these droopy eyes that are glistening. That's neither here nor there. His apology, not a bad apology. Clearly scripted, but at the same time, it's pros and cons to scripting an apology. When you script it, it sounds less genuine, but at the same time, you say what you really want to say. You get all of your thoughts out, all your thoughts in order. We're dropping the low gang, and we still need more time. Fine bros. Fine bros.
Hey everybody, this video is us wanting to explain some things about React World. The confusion and negative response over what this all is has been so overwhelming.
I can't tell if they're reading teleprompters or if their lazy eyes are busy filming a React episode. Good apology though. Didn't even really do anything wrong. If I'm looking back on it, they just wanted to start kind of like a franchising thing where people could remake their show and then Fine Bros take some of their revenue. But I didn't see anything inherently wrong with it. A lot of people were saying that they were trying to trademark the word React, like, and then start taking down everybody's reaction videos. Not the case. Pretty inoffensive, honestly. I think they got jumped on a bit preemptively with not a lot of reason. Their apology was exactly the apology you would expect the Fine Bros to make, sitting there reading a teleprompter. We forgive you, Benny and the other Rafi. We forgive you. You're alright in my book, guys. Jake Paul!
I'm sorry for not being myself. I'm sorry for a lot of things, but...
Hey look, it's Jake Paul being Jake Paul. Nothing like a little wacky tomfoolery before our very serious apology. Also, this is unrelated, but you're millionaires. Why are you sleeping on the floor in the 1 out of 32 rooms? There's another one too? Fuck. These guys must have Tifu's contract. Jake tried to cancel Cody Ko because he was bored. This is pretty much the same thing. Good morning, Jake Paulers. Let's go, Jake. Turns out we don't have enough super soakers to spray period blood all over Chance today, so I'm gonna take the camera and go apologize for some shit. Cue the sad music.
Dear YouTube.
By the way, Jake Paulers, after you're done being introspective like I was, merch link in bio. Go overpay me for my t-shirts made from shrink wrap and orphan sweat. Shout out to Nerd City. Out of the 19 apologies Jake had, I chose the one where he apologized for making a diss track on his brother and also just randomly apologizing for making It's Everyday Bro. I guess all the shit he talked in It's Everyday Bro is what he said. I don't know, I zoned out a lot. Jake gathers his thoughts like a 9-year-old. Sorry, didn't mean to cyberbully you. Where's Cody Ko so I can send him to prison for being a cyberbully? Jake's apology just seemed like, hey, this is content. This is how I'm gonna fill up another 7 minutes. And I'm gonna play sad music over it. You stay right there. You stay right there, Jake. You stay right there. T. Martin. Fuck. T. Martin, T. Martin, T. Martin.
Cooper, I have no idea how I'm gonna record this video, dude.
I love you guys. Seriously, I love you all. In fact, I love you about as much as I love my dog. But you'll get buried with Buddy if you try to come from my pockets ever again. This is still, honestly, one of the grimiest things I've ever seen on YouTube. And honestly, cancel culture just wasn't what it was nowadays. Otherwise, I don't think T. Martin would have made it through this like he did. People got really mad at Jake Paul and Rice Gum for taking a check to promote gambling to kids while they most likely use boosted accounts. Now imagine all of that paired with the fact that you are the mastermind behind all of it. That's fucking nuts. T. Martin ended up kind of dying off, but Pro Syndicate still default danced his way into your hearts. What a high tier crime to get away with. The OG apologist. T. Martin hit every little trope, if you will, in an apology video. The deep breath, the dog for sympathy. How am I gonna make this video, little pupper? Not a lot of people left. This is exciting. This is just accurate. He's actually in prison, so.
I used to ask fans for twerking videos. Yes, twerking, the dance move. It's not something that I'm proud of. It's not something that I think is right. And I shouldn't have done it.
I already covered Creeps McGee on my channel. Also completely unrelated, but if you guys want to prove that you're a real GGer, DM me naked twerking vids after you eat like 3 quesadillas from Taco Bell. I want to see some 3D mudslides for my birthday. H3. You might be asking, wait a minute, what did they apologize for? And this was when they uploaded a video, it was a commercial really, of their mobile game they had just released. And this was after not posting for fucking stupid long. And they came back on this. Not the best look.
I have accepted that I am like actually depressed.
Ethan came into this pretty hot on controversy. It was really the first time I ever saw him catch heat from multiple people and for multiple reasons. I mean, for a time, Ethan and Hila were legitimately the mom and dad of YouTube. Loved unanimously. It was strange to see them in a pickle, which obviously made it strange to hear an apology from them. The reasons were definitely fair, and at the end of it, I get it. It just truly was bad timing with the advertisement of their mobile game. And since then, they've gotten back on track pretty well. Also, good luck on being parents, guys. It's quite the experience. Also, around this time, if I remember correctly, Ethan was on the podcast. He was kind of starting problems with people. He was saying inaccurate things. He was saying a lot of controversial shit to the point where people were like, yo, what happened to Ethan from H Street? Like, what happened to the what happened to dead meme guy? Now he's just dead inside. He gave good reasons as to why everything came about, and come on, I can't stay mad at Hila. What has Hila ever done wrong to anybody? If Hila ever hit a fly, she probably nursed the fly back to health. You messed up, but respect. You so just do not pass go. Ariadna Juarez.
This is y'all's first thought. I know as soon as y'all hear, oh, he's 13 and she's 18, oh, she's taking advantage of him. But that never happened. We were always just getting to know each other, and we were barely starting to get to know each other.
This apology video was the worst because there wasn't even an apology, not even a fake one. You couldn't lie to us and be like, yeah, I'm remorseful. No, your video was, you guys are wrong. You just don't get it, okay? I'm just a spicy babysitter. Prison, no question. Tana Mongeau.
The first thing I want to talk about is the main thing, the thing that is everywhere, and that is videos of me saying the N-word, and more importantly, the half-assed, disgusting, shitty way that I apologized for them in the past.
This is too long, she said to my biracial penis. Shout out Logic. Thank you, Tana, for admitting to your wrongdoings. Appreciate it. You just told her how it was. I was an idiot. I would often sling racial slurs around. Now I don't, because then SeatGeek won't sponsor me. Seriously though, this is good. Still shouldn't be 22 minutes, but I'm proud of you. And to think, this Tana doesn't know she's gonna later give hundreds of preteens a heat stroke. She was apologizing for a lot of things. I believe this was after the iDubbbz content cop because she was being exposed for saying the N-word a lot, and she was like, no, I thought it meant my friend. She was apologizing for inflating the whole story with iDubbbz where she met him. And she owned up to everything. She literally fessed up to everything, was honest about herself, criticized herself, took way too fucking long. Tana, did not need to be that long. And you know what? Just give us a little more time. And in this bad boy with Daddy05. If you are unaware, Daddy05 posted multiple videos where it appeared that he was abusing his children. Philip DeFranco covered it with a lot of details. Even after all that, he still had the fucking audacity to post a video of his daughter and son, where his son slapped the shit out of his daughter, and it's like, why'd you think that was a good idea to post now?
Sorry if we let you down. I'm sorry, but I mean, it is a YouTube channel.
And to the ones that really stick with us after this, you guys are awesome.
I just don't understand Daddy-O5's game plan. He's pleading for the sake of his children, but he also just has this scrunched up anger that he's doing a stellar job of hiding, by the way. That clearly has pitchforks up for Philip DeFranco. Like, hey, if this DeFranco guy would have reached out to me, I would have just told him that the videos are fake, okay? Even if they are fake, you still see how this looks, right? And in this video, it's just, hey man, you guys gotta think about the kids. You guys are gonna put the kids through this. The kids love this channel. You guys really wanna do this to the kids? No, it's your fault. Then they proceeded to suck their audience dick. And then the dude just kept blaming Phil by the end of it. If it wasn't for this DeFranco guy, and also me being a quasi-abusive parent, this wouldn't have happened. I want to tell you to shut the fuck up and then also rip your career. And there you have it. I think this is what I want. The prison section, ironically, ended up being all the alleged predator. Well, one of them's for sure guilty, but alleged predators makes sense. Who would have thought pedophiles weren't too good at making excuses? Real quick, James might need to be down here because it was. Yeah, James is going to RIP your career. That apology was terrible. Yeah, now I think that's good. Ta-da! Listen, I already had my apology videos pre-recorded. That's how much ahead of the game I am than these peasants. I already know I fucked up in the future. So as soon as I do, bang, new upload. I never thought I'd have to make this video, but I'm sorry for, you know, grabbing that girl's ass, because it's a fat ass, but I shouldn't have done it. Storm, how am I ever gonna make this apology video? I love you so much and you're the cutest dog ever. I'm such a giving person and I help a lot of homeless people, right? Right? I do. I give a lot to charity and I often volunteer in soup kitchens, right? Can you tell them that I do that? That's true. Oh, the camera's on. Come on. I'll be sure to edit this in there. Get off. Guys, I did want to apologize for eating Chick-fil-A at a gay bar. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe because I have more content coming your way. Shout out to all of my new patrons for supporting the boy. Holy shit. I got carpal tunnel just typing these in. Apparently being a bit more detailed about my Patreon and even showing a video clip drew a lot of people over. So I might as well do this now. If you're unaware, I give my patrons an exclusive video every single month, voted on by them. And if you haven't seen any of them, that's about 24 videos that you haven't seen of mine. All you have to do is pledge to my second tier and you have full access to every video and every upcoming video. That's it, and a massive thank you to everyone who recently became a patron and also all my day one patrons still sticking around. Thank you guys. And also, let's not forget, shout out to the channel members as well. Shout out to Black Mage Blake for retweeting my last video tweet. And as always, I am Mista-GG, and I am out. Next level.